Alright, so my computer is back up and running. Obviously, I'm making this video. I'm on the way to the farm. What I'm going to do to actually catch you all up, I don't like running old footage. You know, like, oh, he's a month behind. Well, I would be a month behind. What I am going to do is I'm going to upload this little thing here in front, what I'm saying right now, in front of the clips of what's been going on that I have on this camera. I stopped filming altogether. Believe it or not, it was kind of a nice break from YouTube, even though I wouldn't say a nice break. I miss doing YouTube. I'm an old dairy farmer, so I can upload the way I do, you know, and it doesn't bother me whether I'm making money or not, because, you know, I don't get tired of it. I don't get tired of it, and I actually feel like I miss something, like I miss milking cows. I will show you. This is the last corn I planted. I got a month or better to go on this crop. It's pollinated. Obviously, actually pollinated really good. I planted that on the, where the hell is out of there? I planted that on the 5th of July. Yes, after wheat, 5th of July. This was the 5th of July. This was in the ground for 16 days before we got enough moisture to bring it up. This is the replant where the population is extraordinarily high. This is just a straight plant. Extraordinarily high population. So the replant, what happened with the replant was this is where I didn't need to replant, even though I replanted the whole entire field, but there's a bunch of ears that look just like this. So just say we've got 60,000 plant population for that, or less, between 50 and 60,000 on some of those spots. But the reason I replanted was there were great big gaps in the fields. So this is where there wasn't a gap, and I don't have individual row shut off on the corn planter, and nothing was growing at that time, but the mice and the wireworms had ravaged that farm because it was planted like this that day, and just certain fields got the shit kicked out of them, and then I replanted it, and you know, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's 170 acres of not even a full 170, probably 100 acres of replant on the 170 acre farm. This is that same farm. This is an 18 row, 34 kernels long. Yes, I counted up 4 and dropped down. We counted to about there. There you go. So anyways, you're gonna see this before you see the clips of the combine, and then at the end of that, you're going to see me go through the combine and tell you what I've done, what I've found, and what is going to be happening. Some people, I posted a video the other day, and I get comments that you're just a whiny farmer. Nobody's whining about anything. It just amazes me sometimes, people in their comments, and then when you call them out on their comments, they get all like, you're a whiner. You're a whiner, you're a complainer. No, I'm not complaining. It's just I'm calling you out. I like calling people out. I think they're jerk-offs. If you come to a guy's channel and you start negative comments, you're gonna get what you put out, dude. And that's what you get. And of course your defense is, you're a whiner. You know, that was directed at you. So yeah, what was it? Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, go fuck yourself. See, this is my channel. I'll do what I want. You have no rights to be here if you're going to be a Nancy negative Nancy. There you go. Have a nice day. See you at the end.
It's clicking.
What's clicking? Wife is clicking? Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
So, my wife, my lovely wife, my Asala, this beautiful girl. That
What na?
I call, what?
What na?
What na?
What na?
That's not nice. So could you say that like how it's supposed to be said, the what na thing?
Okay, it starts with asawa, which is you're new, you love each other, and then sawa na, meaning you're tired. It breaks out with the 3 word asawa, asawa na, and then what na.
A sawatna?
No, sawa meaning you got tired of it, and then what na, no more.
So you're tired of me yet? Voila.
That's funny. Wala. What is abbreviation of wala.
So
Yeah.
here you are on One Lonely Farmer learning Tagalog. So if you're married and you want to confuse the ever-loving shit out of your beautiful bride, just say, sawatna.
Sawa na.
Sawatna. This one here.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that's on steroids.
Maybe. That's a 1 inch.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We got adapters. This is hot. Okay. There it goes. Inertia. This is an inertia wrench.
Damn. That's like on steroids thing. Look it. It's like you mess up with me, I mess up with you. Times
you ain't filming
10. Yes, it's filming.
Inertia wrench.
Damn. I've never seen that before. Big.
Hang around me, wife. You'll see things you ain't never seen before.
Now we're talking nada, whatever. All right. Yoo-hoo, you got it all?
So, when your Milwaukee wrench don't work, go to the old school shit.
Old school.
There she is, Miss Crash Bandicoot. Well, time to change this. It's real simple. You're gonna need, I think, 18 or 17 millimeter wrenches. They're metric.
10 minutes, right?
No, right there.
Okay. Good job.
Okay, back there?
Yeah, I was just tripping over everything.
Alright. Are you recording?
I just started.
Oh. Alrighty then. We're not doing the update show anymore because you just make fun of me all the time.
I don't.
So we've got Grant in the belly of the beast. When he gets that around there, hey Grant, I'm gonna set this stuff.
Right.
It's a 1/4 inch bolt. I think it should be long enough. I want you to. There's 5 altogether.
5 of that thing together?
5 bars. 1 is a stuffer. So, oh, is that metal? Oh, it's burnt plastic. Found some more shit. And what happens there is, and it'll take them bearings out. The bushings, these are just bushings. Well, I don't know either, but my phone is talking to me in my ear. She should at least talk a little dirty. You know, Siri.
You're sick.
Hey, Wesley. I know you probably tripped me off a little bit here,
You're
but
sick.
you know, I'm not really sure if I should respond to that.
Something's
I
wrong
really
with you
don't know
upstairs.
how. You know how Siri is. If she had a sexier voice, it wouldn't be so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely cooked.
It's cooked, huh?
That one is. Yeah. Yeah, it's this baler, because the other baler has been relatively easy to maintain, really.
Here it comes, here it comes.
That came out.
We're
way
the
too
muscle
weird, yeah.
boys. Muscle boys.
Listen to me. They're not cutting fingers off, so just let me deal with it until I'm telling you that it's.
You had it like up or like that. Yeah, that's how it went.
Oh, my nuts spiked off.
That's the number 2.
Tim, I got this end. If you can get the other end.
Ooh. How many you got more? 4?
3 more to go.
Ay, your mama.
You're not gonna sit there and waste my fucking battery. Got a hold of it? I got a hold of it. It's all yours, too big.
Wow. That's a big plate, Tim. Your hair.
All right, so things got a whole lot more expensive right there. Not really. This needed to be done. What do we got here? Power mode, battery charge promptly. Okay, so we're in power save mode. All right, so the splines on those are bad, which the splines on those are about wiped out. So it's going to be those 2 discs. It's going to be this shaft. I'm going to get new hub bearings for that and that. I've got the ones for that one. And that shaft, I'm going to get all new hardware to bolt it all back on. I'm going to get new spacers and snap rings because they wear, believe it or not, they do wear. And we're going to start gluing this beast back together again. I'll take you over here to the bench. This guy here still turns, right? But this one here is seized. I don't know how long that was seized. They seize up, you just don't know. So that has to be, those are all going to be completely done. This VFS will be 100% rebuilt. And this baler will go to the field and bale like it's brand new. Brand new. So I know I haven't done a lot on this baler, but it's about to rain. We're supposed to have, we got a tornado watch coming on here. So we don't generally get tornado watches, but we do. People haven't seen too much of this Chandler spreader, but it's seen a lot of use in the last, I don't know, the last 4 months. I've probably used this thing in the last 4 months. I've done hundreds of tons of the organic fertilizer, and I plan on doing hundreds and hundreds more tons of organic fertilizer. So I went and got a load this morning. I'm getting a load for the rest of the week. I'll have 4 loads this week. So that means that I'm going to have to, I got to sell the wheat because I got to pay for this stuff. And the bill just came, so I got 30 days or so. Hey, well, what you got there? Oh, that's what we're doing. We're mowing hay. This will be really the first day we've actually mowed any amount of hay. Now this field, this farm has been neglected for a lot of years. There's just, I farmed it now for a couple of years, and I got to make a change. What it needs is lime. The pH is pretty bad. We put fertilizer on it this spring, little 2,4-D. You can see there's some vetch in there and some other things. Little 2,4-D on it. The nitrogen, didn't put a lot of nitrogen on. And what I'm seeing and Teresa had saw, because she's over there, is that the grasshoppers are in here pretty bad. Now grasshoppers, if you didn't know, them little buggers, they eat a lot. And I've had really good yields off of this farm. This year's just going to be mediocre. So if you're wondering why I'm looking at ladybugs eat aphids, they eat spider mites, they eat whiteflies, they eat potato leaf hoppers. Ladybugs in your field are a good thing. Now, I sprayed the secret sauce out on here, and then it got washed off right away, which is fine. It's still working, but it's working in the soil, not so much in the not so much on through the plants, but it's working in the soil now, breaking down the straw and stuff. But you can see that I had a pretty, I still do. You can see the little bastards right there. There's an aphid. But as long as those ladybugs are out here doing their thing, each one of those eat about 50 a day. There's a lot of them. The thing is, you got to sit here and wait a little bit, and then the ladybugs will come out from behind the leaves. But for the most part, the secret sauce only kills sucking insects. Potato leaf hoppers, aphids, spider mites, whiteflies. I'm sure I'm missing a couple of others in here. It prevents bad mold, promotes good mold, or fungi, mycorrhizal fungi. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to stick my head down in here. These are planted on the 15th of July, these soybeans. There's pods. What you want to see is down in here. You can see the different insects, worm castings, all kinds of stuff going on. There's your guy right there. So they're everywhere, which is good. They won't be here if there isn't things to eat. There's another one. There's hundreds of thousands of them out here, so they're doing their job. The secret sauce is doing its job. Ladybugs are doing their job. I put the secret sauce on. If I used an insecticide, I would have killed the spiders that eat aphids and spider mites. I would have killed all of the good predatory insects and the ladybugs, which I didn't want to do. So no insecticides used here. It's great. It's great. Okay. Here we go. I'm listening to the grumpy farmer on my hearing aids right now. So people are bitching that he's talking politics. Well, that's his channel. That's his channel. So he can do that. And look at these guys. They're everywhere. I'm quite happy with this. A lot of people are like, oh, well, these things are kind of short. Well, there are deer and there are sucking insects. You can see what the deer have done. This is right along the road. If you go to the other side of the field, they're that tall. Beautiful, beautiful beans. Anyway, I'll go to another field. All right, so it's here. We can't make the corner. We'll make the corner. It'll be all right.